We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
Okay, can you just turn off the display info?
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more,
Lovely.
to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
Hi and welcome to College Park for this matchup between two BF Sports Analysis clients, Trinity and Lansdowne FC. And the weather here it's a bit chilly, but no real wind to speak of, and it's a good day for some running rugby. I'm joined here by Ciarán Doyle, who's just managed to get here after struggling to get through the Palestinian protests in town, but he's here now, all good and ready for commentary. How are you, Ciarán?
Yeah, good to be here. Just about got here on time, saved my job, and yeah, excited for a great game of rugby today.
In terms of the teams, for Trinity, for both teams we have two late changes in the sub-hooker position, but I'll let Ciarán run through the Trinity team.
Yeah, so starting off with the front row, we have Jerry Carr at loosehead from Ross Craig College. He had 19 rucks hit against Con. At hooker, Zach Baird. 3, Cole Kelly. In the second row, we've Juan Beckes and Dan Barron, with a back row of David Walsh, Kevin Jackson and Diarmuid McCormick, who captains the side. Scrum half, Cormac King, with Harry Colbert back in at out half. We've got Callum O'Reilly on the left wing, with Jules Fenlon on the right wing. Centre partnership again of Victor Allen and Louis McDonough, with Charlie Beckett at fullback. The bench reads Oisin McCluskey in as a late change for Conor Henchy, Gerhard Zunek, Jack Carney, Dan Carroll, Oscar Coley and Hugh Kennedy.
And for Lansdowne, back from Jersey Reds and Ulster very recently, Greg McGrath, Tom Barry at hooker, Temi Lasisi at tight head, Jack Cook, captain, second row, partnered by Rory Clark. The back row is Clive Ross, Barry Fitzpatrick and Harry Van Eden. James Kenny and Stephen Madigan are the halfbacks. Sean Galvin, Peter Sullivan on the wings. Peter Sullivan back in the team after a few weeks. And Roy Parada and Andy Marks make up the centre partnership. Roy Parada back in the team after missing the game against Shannon. Hugo McLaughlin, man of the match against Shannon, starts a fullback. And for Lansdowne at sub-hooker, Owen Clark's been pulled by Munster. So Henry Godson comes onto the bench. Ben Popplewell, Liam Forster, Duddock Lawler, Jack Matthews and Steve Mahon make up the rest of the Lansdowne bench. And in terms of the context for the two teams, Lansdowne back in winning ways after losing 2 close games. Trinity winless so far this season, but hoping to reignite the fire, as they say here, going into block 3.
Yeah, obviously pretty tough start to the season for the lads, but there's as always there's no lack of effort in training and all of that. With a few new faces in the side, Tony Smith's men will be hoping to get on to winning ways today.
And as you see down the bottom, we are keeping a live ticker going of all the other scores around the league. But just so you know, BF Sports Analysis are also streaming UCD versus Hinch, also on this same YouTube channel. So if you want to have both tabs open, fire away. Stephen Madigan gets it going. Low kick. Louis McDonough kicks it out. And he finds touch. And it looks like there's another late change for Lansdowne with Cathal Eddy starting a fullback. Looks like Hugo McLaughlin might not be involved. Trying to see if that's a positional switch. No, I think that's a straight swap.
2 brilliant fullbacks, both young lads with lots of pace, and he's no slouch.
Ref Chris Locke stops that one. Trinity with the 4-man line, Lansdowne with the 4-man line out. Temi Lasisi at the front, second row part. Jack Cook calling, Clive Ross at the back. Stolen.
Yeah, that was Dan Barron there. He's got an unmarked jersey today, unfortunately. But that was a great line-out steal. I think the last time we were here together, Brian, he had, I think it was 4 line-out turnovers against Ballinhinch, so great operator.
Yeah, Diarmuid McCormick makes the carry here. Ends up putting pressure on the ball. King putting nice tempo in this. Harry Colbert back in the team after missing, I think, 2 games, maybe 3, with injury. And he sticks a left-footed kick in there. I don't think it's 50-22, but it's still a very good return for Trinity now in the Lansdowne 22.
Yeah, great to have Colbert back. I think he just had a aggravated AC joint in his shoulder. Nothing too serious, and with a bit of work with Kieran Wade, the physio, he's back playing as well as ever.
Harry Colbert, 28 points so far this season. Lansdowne win that in the middle, go to their maul. James Kenny having a sniff both sides, but goes with the box kick. Callum O'Reilly takes that.
Yeah, Callum's first start in the AIL. He's absolutely buzzing to go.
James Dillon, of course, injured. Exciting to see how Callum does today. Bit of an overlap on here for Trinity. James Kenny assisting the tackle by Tom Barry, but he's called it high on James Kenny. Cormac King goes quick. The ref calls it back. Here McCormack and James Kenny having a bit of a disagreement. Ref calming the situation down. Both teams looking to put a bit of tempo on here. Great to see.
Yeah, Trinity not afraid to swing it wide early doors, which is just so great to see. Really positive brand.
Colbert puts a banana kick in just to make the most of that angle. He's kicking off the outside of the ball, making it spin a little bit, and you can see that's got Trinity right into that 22. And that's a big gain. That's now attacking opportunity.
Yeah, Trinity's maul's been quite positive this season so far, despite other circumstances. So we'll see Dermot McCormack calling here.
Lansdowne don't get in the air, but Trinity have a good punch and they're going. Referees call that knock collapsed. King moves it. Victor Allen, who beat 4 defenders last week, gives the pass there. For Callum O'Reilly, good leg driving contact, keeping Trinity on the front foot. Jack Bukas carrying once again, Trinity's top carrier this season.
Yeah, he had 24 carries against City of Armagh.
Penalty against Lansdowne again. Hands in the ruck, I believe is the call. Decision here to take the 3 to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see that. I think Trinity might be a bit guilty of losing the head in certain games so far this season. Just a lack of composure at certain points, and that's good to see. Just build the scoreboard and let the win take care of itself, if I may speak so soon.
Trinity go 3 ahead. Harry Colbert up to 31 points now. Harry Colbert, former Gonzaga man, so surely knows Declan Fassbender very well, head coach of Lansdowne. Madigan, who's flawless with the boot against Shannon, kicks it off again. And that's right on the line, but then taken by Jules Fenlon. Michael's man, and he makes a line break. Oh. That's that Trinity getting excited a bit, but great footwork by Jules Fenlon to open up.
Yeah, the young man fresh out of secondary school making breaks there. Really impressive, but just a bit of a poor decision to throw that ball away. But he's looking dangerous early on, isn't he? The 2 Trinity wingers, himself and Callum O'Reilly, really making their presence felt.
Fenlon, the try scorer here against Young Munster a few weeks back in the second block. And that's another steal. I think That was Jack's Books, was it? Great steal. And then lost in contact. James Kenny moves the ball. Madigan. Fitzpatrick. Oh, and a drop by Fitzpatrick. It looks like a lovely day, but the fingertips are cold, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it was probably below freezing this morning, so lads are just taking a bit of time to warm up. I'm sure it'll be grand in a few minutes.
Lansdowne's line out so far under pressure. Trinity put on good air pressure there. But now, I believe this is their first scrum of the game. Is that right?
It is indeed, yeah.
Ooh, and then the tasty affair in Castle Avenue. Con have gone ahead 5-0.
We see the CC and Carr going head to head here in our picture. The Leinster man getting the walk on there.
The ref Costan stood up and reset.
Looks like a pretty dominant scrum for Lansdowne. I'd say they'll be looking to keep the ball in the back with Van Eden and just walk it.
Emily CC, Leinster Academy, 2 senior Leinster caps as well now. A man hailing from Enniscorthy. Jerry Carr from Rossgrey. Huge work rate for that Trinity team he gets through, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really impressive. I was thinking on my way here, Jerry Carr has actually played underage rugby for 3 out of the 4 provinces in Ireland. So he's clearly got some loyalties.
And that's a penalty against, looks like it's against Cole Kelly on the tight head side. Canada 20 captain.
Yeah, brilliant young player, but in this league with such a high standard, it is tough as a prop. You come up against some really good seasoned vets, in the front row, so he's just finding his feet and hopefully he'll be around.
Yeah, 3 turnovers, 1 against Con in the last round. It's a big influence there. Stephen Madigan absolutely pings that ball into the corner. Another superb display, kick into touch by both tens here. Looks like a 6-man line out, 7-man with no scrum half here for Lansdowne. And the ref's called. I'm not sure what the ref's called there. It's an unfamiliar signal to me. It's not
I'm going to guess it might have been someone leaving the line out before the ball thrown. Usually it can be a bit of a risk when you don't go with scrum half.
Yeah.
When the person leaves the line out early to receive, that's guessing from me here, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah. Flipping in. Colbert went long, but it's kept in. Here's Barry Fitzpatrick in midfield. Very familiar blue scrum captain. He gets a big carry there against opposition back rower Dermot McCormick. Then here on the front foot. Going wide, Madigan moves on, but shut down well by Trinity. Fitzpatrick again. Got through a lot of work so far this game. And he moves it. Defended high there by Callum O'Reilly. Penny with the carry. Andy Marks tries to get that ball away. Not so successful this time. Lansdowne's top offloader this season, 16 offloads. That's a 17th attempt. Not bad take from 6 games done. Andy Marks also with 4 tries against Armagh, 2 against Hinch, 1 against Shannon. 11 defenders beaten also. He's been having a super season so far. Jack's Boots here taking a knee. No other scores updated since.
Yeah, clearly a closely matched weekend in AIL.
Yeah, there's some absolute humdingers in there. Top of the table clash, Clontarf, Cork Con. That's a tasty one. young Munster Armagh. I think that's 7v8 in the league, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one, the Dublin Derby. Always a competitive game here.
Yeah, lots of crackers between these two sides in the last few years. There have been last minute tries, drop goals, all that sort of thing. So hopefully we can get something similar today.
Lots of familiarity between these two teams, obviously with the under-20s programs. Typically these being the two strongest, or among the two strongest certainly.
Yeah, we've got Tom Barry and Zach Baird going up against each other in Hooker. They would have played against each other in the Fraser McMullen final last season for the under-20s. Both making that leap into senior rugby now.
Yeah, fair chances as a record for Fraser McMullen winners on one pitch, I'd say. With Lansdowne winner last year and Trinity the year before. You were on that team in 22, is that right? Trinity win the penalty here. Cormac King goes quick. Ref says Lansdowne wear back 10 and gives the penalty. That's super work. I'm sure that was some combination of work between James Kenny and Clive Ross, I think.
Yeah, a bit of a crazy decision there from Cormac King. Found himself not much support after that.
Madigan, touch. But yeah, it's interesting seeing Trinity so won all penalties in the scrum now.
Yeah, it looked like he was on that on the loose head side for Lansdowne. We couldn't see it from the boot, unfortunately, but we'll take the ref's word for it.
Greg McGrath back from the unfortunately no longer Jersey Reds. And Trinity get another steal, but it's not much you can do with that. Unfortunately, ball's gone into touch. Cormac Green killed the quick one.
Yeah, that's what about a 25-metre gain for Lansdowne there in the last two plays, which is really disappointing for Trinity after that scrum penalty.
And another steal for Trinity at line-out time. 5-man line-out now for Lansdowne. Big up the front with Clive Ross. Played to midfield. Advantage Lansdowne, high tackle I believe.
Yeah, it looked like Harry Colbert got pinged there for a high shot. It looked like, in my non-biased opinion, there was a bit of a slip into the contact, but if the tackler doesn't make an effort to dip, then you're just leaving yourself open to interpretation.
I'm sure you mean very biased opinion there, yeah. But there's no problem with that either. I'm sure it'll be the same now next week now when we're actually streaming 5 Lansdowne games in a row, 2 down. This is number 3. So I'll have them next week against Clontarf and then UCD away the following week before the return fixture after Christmas. And we had on commentary Rory Madigan, Stephen's brother, on commentary that day. Hopefully keeps the job, that's my vote anyway. But that's all on Dermot Rugby and the Bone. Calls with the boot last week. He continues as he went on this week, Stephen Madigan. And that brings him up to 4 penalties for the season, 41 points now. Clontarf have got one back, and they're now 7-5 up against Con. I'm sure many teams are hoping for a draw in that particular fixture. An excellent kick by Colbert. Sullivan with the big carry, the former Connacht man. Another Jersey Reds export. But super hands by Lansdowne, getting them to wait. Cottletti on the edge. Galvin. Well moves. Madigan well tackled in midfield. Slowed down well by Trinity. That was Kevin Jackson with the big hit, I think. Kevin Jackson lining up again. And again makes another tackle. Good chop. Ball inside but knocked on. Good defensive set there from Trinity, making their shots, getting good line speed, and eventually pressure hold from Trinity.
Yeah, throughout phase play, Trinity looking very comfortable. Just I think set piece and broken play, they can sometimes mess up a bit, like we saw there with that quick tap, and then turned around to be 3 points for Lansdowne. But once the lads are comfortable going through the phases, they're looking good.
Clontarf got another penalty to go 10 ahead, and the other game streamed by BF Sports Analysis. Ballinhinch have scored the first try in that one, going 7-0 up against UCD. Having a look here at Cahart. He moves it. Lou McDonough takes a nice short line, put a bit of pressure there on Rory Parada. Makes the tackle well. Gary McCormick keeps hold of the ball well, bit of juggling. Cormac King. David Walsh with the carry there. Aiden and a knock on. It's Harry Van Eden, the South African, with the carry and the offload. Madigan picks long. Charlie Beckett, the Englishman, calls for it. They play back from where the kick came from. Ball over the top. And we've done it with those dancing feet. Ball out the back. Colbert. Jack's work is. That's an offload.
I thought that was really Kiwi. And 2 knock-ons there. Missed the second one, but playing advantage here to Lansdowne.
Very midfield. James Kenny moves it. Got hits the deck. Ref will come back for advantage. It's high tempo stuff for both teams so far, looking fairly composed in phase play, alright.
Yeah, a few tired bodies around the pitch. David Walsh for Trinity and Harry Van Eden for Lansdowne. Hands on the head already. Knows how tough it is out there. So as you said, we're 1 for 1 with scrum penalties, I believe. This is our third of the game. We'll see how this one fares.
Any penalties here would be huge, being on that just outside that 15 mark, the sort of absolute favourite for those guys kicking the touch on that halfway line. So any penalties here, you're likely inside that 22.
Yeah, try scoring opportunity for sure if any kicks the touch.
We'll have another look here. Kemi Lasisi and Jerry Carr, been an even battle so far. Well, that loose head side seems to have popped up. Cole Kelly's been getting the better of there again. Greg McGrath, not long back, I believe he was with Ulster up until last week.
Yeah, he'll bring a wealth of experience back there with him.
A long time AIL Lansdowne stalwart. Another man that's played for 3 provinces. So on both loose head sides, yeah. Shannon taking the lead in Lakelands as well at 3-0. 6-man line out here for Lansdowne. Not quite inside the 20s, but Jack Cook gets in the air. Oh, and then Harry Van Eden, that ball goes to ground. Roy Parada running the short line. But the ref said it went back, but now Trinity got the penalty. I think it was actually Colbert with the steal, was it?
Yeah, it looked like he was absolutely shoulder charged out of it there. Probably not used to being in that position, so maybe Colbert's positioning wasn't ideal, but penalty Trinity either way, we'll take it.
It's nice when your 10's making penalty turnovers, isn't it? Some pens might contend with that comment now, Coon, but
Colbert, he's close to the ground, so he's used to it.
Follows it up with a good kick to touch, and we're back in this midfield area. Zach Baird thrown in, 5-man line out. Lansdowne stacking that middle area.
Yeah, the back looks to be very on there.
Vibe Ross gets up. Dan Barron gets it up and gets it away. Trinity into midfield. We see a Tony Smead special. and it was fried anyway. Charlie Beckett on the inside.
Yeah, it was read really well by Rory Clark there. Big hit.
Carry. Carr. Colbert out the back. Isolated. Hands in the air from the Lansdowne coaches. They carry another carry in this. Off the back of some good work from earlier. That's a good carry. Jack Beckett with another offload, keeping Trinity on the front foot. A little bit shorter an offload this time. Colbert goes out the back. Louis McDonough moves it on. Good tempo here from Trinity now. Moving into midfield. Oh, and that's a big hit. The Michaels man. Jerry McCormick, after that big hit, doesn't catch the ball quite as cleanly as he'd like. Louis McDonough gets tackled. But quick ball.
Yeah, saw the gap there, but he's isolated again.
And dangerous man with ball in hand. 4 defenders beaten last round against Con. Colbert thinks it's on. Conor O'Reilly, he's good leg drive again in contact. King moves it into the midfield. Advantage here.
Yeah, high tackle there on Paul Kelly. Trinity probably going to come back from the pen here.
For a big hit, 10 to the CC in midfield.
I thought that would be called back.
Chip over the top. Coughlin deals with him and go back for the penalty. Who Trinity. I heard a rumour you're not supposed to play advantage on high tackles. I don't know if that's changed.
News to me, anyway.
That's failed.
It shows my lack of preparation. Didn't know that. Yeah, with all the new emphasis on player safety with the new tackle height laws, I'm not surprised to hear.
It's 3-3. Down in Tom Clifford Park. Colbert with that left foot. All the play been down on this side of the pitch, really, Coon, hasn't it? Nice to see for us in the commentary box.
Yeah, we're being treated. There's been many weekends where the play is happening far away from us, and we haven't the foggiest clue who's carrying and that sort of thing. So very entertaining stuff. Trinity line have been functioning really well so far this game, setting up with a 1-3-2.
Build it up back, no space. Throw a little short that time from Zach Baird.
Yeah, timing looked a bit off there. Kevin Jackson was up unmarked, but ball was in late.
That's a 50-22, but kept in. But Charlie Beckett, that's fantastic work, and he beats the tackler. And he has a penalty. That is super play by the fullback. That looked like that was going to be a 50-22. To turn that into a Trinity penalty, we're back up at the halfway line soon enough was massive.
Yeah, this is a real ding-dong game. Anytime one of the teams gets the upper hand, it's just a hammer blow from the other team responding.
Captain Jack Cook gets a warning from referee Chris Love.
The Trinity Twitter is up and running as well. If you have to leave the stream at any point to leave the house, etc., make sure you keep your Twitter notifications on. We are rolling.
Captain Jack Cook for Lansdowne, 42 caps for London Irish. Unfortunately, the team not with us any longer. Cookie Monster, he's the top first arrival at Rooks for Lansdowne this season. No Cookie from my time with London Irish Academy as well. Good player. Gets through a lot of work. I'm sure his parents are listening in from England as well. Give us a shout out in the comments if you're listening in. To the back there, McCormick, clean ball for Trinity. Once again, a line of time. Going a bit wider here. Louis McDonough. Peter Sullivan makes a big hit. Putting pressure on Beckett. Good footwork there. Beckers beats 2 defenders. Gets Trinity on the front foot again. King going blindside. Cole Kelly with the carry, keeping Trinity on the front foot. Good tempo here from Trinity. It's all now in the open side, quick ball. Cormac King is taking that in with the overlap on his outside. Teji forced it. Jeremy Cormac keeps Trinity going forward, but the tempo's out of it. Lansdowne a bit more settled now. Riley popping up on the far side of the pitch.
Yeah, he's hungry for work. The debutant.
Victor Allen on the wing. Kevin Jackson. Holbert dummies and steps inside. It's an offload away. Jack Beckes again with another carry. Cormac keeps Trinity going. Another carry. Colbert gives. Oh, and Cole Kelly's hit flat. I think that was Roy Parada with the big intervention there. Advantage Lansdowne. Stephen Madigan in the pocket. Oh, he's charged down. But knock on originally. Comes back for that.
Hard jump there for a second to know where we're in. Yeah, that was unfortunate. The handling error from Trinity. They're playing some fantastic rugby. Just Cole Kelly way too flat to the line. I think just as the ball touched his hands, he was getting smacked by a Lansdowne defender, and very hard to keep control of a quick ball.
Jack Beckes, as always, having a big game. There's 9 dominant carries out of 9 last round versus Con, 2 turnovers, and he's been super today as well.
Yeah, he's just, anytime Trinity are in a hole, you can really look to him. He's one of those players that can kind of drag you up and drag the lads up to a higher standard. He just gets on the ball and refuses to go down.
Converted try for Terenure in Lakelands, making them 7-3 against Shannon. Clontarf are now 17-5 up as well in Castleave. 2 tries there for the Clontarf men. Bit of wheel in that scrum. The Lansdowne's advantage. And Roy Parada, after the slider kick, goes back the way from where the scrum came, interestingly enough. Alan good carry. O'Reilly. Zach Baird, low to the ground. Good carry. Cormac King hitting Jerry Carr, who can't stop working and getting into that carry position offline. Colbert again dangerous at the line, putting loads of pressure on there. The Lansdowne defence being a carrying option. But turnover is made. Marks with another offload to Harry Van Eden, but he knocks it on in contact. King kicks that dead, so he'll go back for a Trinity advantage. Another scrum. This high octane game, about 13-14 minutes left in this half.
Yeah, this is really impressive stuff. 3-all, as you can see. This is highly tight affair, and neither team are budging in defence. It's just hit after hit in defence, and both attacks are functioning really well. So lots of the play in around the halfway line, no one giving an inch.
Just a reminder, this stream is sponsored by AIB, proud sponsors of Trinity Rugby. Big thanks to them, of course, for making these streams possible. Injury here, but about time we took some breath at Cyclone.
Yeah, if I was out there, I'd certainly be glad for a bit of a rest. Looks like really tough going out there. The physicality is absolutely massive, and the backs are running the legs off each other as well. As we saw here in front of us, Callum O'Reilly, I think he's been really impressive so far. He accelerates into contact, and his footwork at the last second is just really tricky for defenders to read, and he's making a lot of ground.
Just a reminder, one of the other games in the AIL today is on BF Sports Analysis YouTube with the UCD versus Ballynahinch game. We're streaming 30% of the games in this block, 5 of 15. So feel free to subscribe if you want to make sure you're not missing any AIL rugby that is available for free, as always. Cormac King gets it in, Jerry Carr holds it well. Allen McDonough. Jules Fennon on this right, coming across to the far wing. Barry Fitzpatrick with a good chop tackle. Brada has got rid of quite unforgivingly. Dermot McCormack. Trinity looked like they were on blind here, but gone open. Lou McDonough. Colbert. And Terenure Cece with another massive hit. He's had a big impact so far in this game, hasn't he?
Yeah, the Leinster Academy player has been fantastic. He's been scrubbing well and making big hits there. But Colbert gets up and he looks grand, so we'll move on. I'm sure Colbert will look to avoid him in the future.
Yeah, we'll see it coming around here now. Out the back, Lasisi just makes a great read. Yeah, and just goes at it. And then Trinity retain possession. We'll see Lasisi again here now. No doubt pumped up by that action. Jerry Carr once again holds himself. Colbert not afraid to get on the ball again. Gives it back to King, who puts it out to Fenlon. Trinity trying to get the ball in Fenlon's hands as much as possible. Jack Cook looking to hold up. Referee tells him to release. Colbert. And another high, and this could be a yellow.
Yeah, there have been a few high shots from Lansdowne here, and yeah, ref's going to the pocket, off he goes.
And believe it or not, Lansdowne are team pinged the least for high shots so far in the league. So
something must have got into them today.
Yeah.
Something in the water bottles.
But
may have came across wrong.
No, I'd say it's more to do with Trinity's tempo of play. When they get going, they're difficult to stop, and you end up making high ones when teams have momentum. Much more possession game this year than it probably was last year. Yeah, with a smaller pack for Trinity this season, they're looking to have more time on feet. You know, keeping the ball alive a lot more to try and combat that contact zone a bit more, I think. So yeah, they've been trying to run teams off the pitch. Zach Baird throws in 3 tries for Trinity so far this season. Dermot McCormack, another good option at the back there. It looks like Lansdowne have spun that maul out. The ball will come back. Ref hasn't called that offside potentially. Colbert, lovely pass. Charlie Beckett, lovely step. But it's stolen in contact by Peter Sullivan. Super intervention by him. Clive Ross with a big carry, makes an extra yard or 2 out of that as well. And that's a penalty.
Yeah, Kevin Jackson with a brilliant steal there.
Action Jackson.
He was another player that played in that Fraser McMullen final last season, and he's made a brilliant leap up to senior rugby. He's absolutely relishing it, and doesn't look out of place at all, does he?
No. Harry Colbert doesn't quite get as much out of that as he has previously, leaving Trinity a bit of work to do with this maul. Young Munster gone up 10-3 against Armagh down in Limerick. See here, 1-3-2 set up for Lansdowne. Gone to that middle. Lansdowne happily stayed down. The shift then called as blocking by the referee.
It's unfortunate. It's a bit of a gamble going for those shift mauls. You know, if the defending team doesn't put anyone on it, then you're just going to give away that pen every time. So Trinity were hoping that Lansdowne would at least hit it with one, but they didn't, and they got the reward.
And Lansdowne without heavyweight Temu Cece in there defending them all, I'd say Trinity would be a bit annoyed to waste that opportunity.
Yeah, golden opportunity. Seeing as the mall's been going so well for the lads, but I'd say they might simplify down for the next one, just hit that middle with Dan Barron and probably try driving a bit more straight instead of any sort of shifts or tricks.
Shows that Jack Cook getting treatment, restrapping the knee potentially. It might be a no, that's just Tom Barry creeping up the touchline, getting ready for throwing the ball in advance.
He's eager.
One of many players from Gonzaga on the pitch today. He's Lansdowne's top ruck hits so far this season. 110. 3 Lansdowne players with over 100 rucks hit this year. And, you might hear the helicopter overboard, which is fortunately a camera we don't have access to, but they're whatever they're pretending to do, we know they're watching in here in College Park.
Maybe something like gift,
Oh, we can dream. Second hand will be fine if anyone is interested. 3-2 setup here. Jack Cook. Oh, another steal in the air. Jack Spuekes. Really calling for it on the blind side. Looks like they're setting their box kick. Clive Ross getting up to put pressure on there. Rory Clark does put pressure on. Ends up 4 in the backfield. Peter Sullivan makes the carry. Oh, and he gets it away to Colletti. And a lot of pace here. Ooh la la, comes a try from the crowd. And looks like, yeah, that's a try. Sean Galvin. Super counter attack by Lansdowne. And just when you catch that ball going forward, as Peter Sullivan did, it can be so tough to stop.
Yeah, I thought the organisation of that box kick from Trinity was quite poor. Only one realistic chaser. You kind of need that wall of 3 so that wherever the receiver for Lansdowne goes, you'll have someone hidden. But it seemed like Victor Allen was the only man up, and Lansdowne made a full break off it.
Yeah, Peter Sullivan taking this ball going forward meant Victor Allen couldn't just commit to him, and then Colletti with quick hands, quick mind. Andy Marks another offload, and Sean Galvin speeds down the wing with Roy Pratt on his outside, and that is tough for Trinity, but super rugby by Lansdowne.
Yeah, 60-metre scores, you love to see it just as a rugby purist. No matter who you support, it's good to see that on the rugby, I suppose.
Madigan makes that one as well. Make it 10 for Lansdowne. Tony Smith will be gutted about that now, won't he? Putting Lansdowne into 14 men, putting the pressure on that way, and then the C points just before half time.
Yeah, it's been, I think it's 2 or 3 times in this half so far. Trinity have either had penalties or had quite good field position and kind of gone back to the other side and conceded.
Madigan claims this and gets booted the ball straight away. Charlie Beckett going to take this in the backfield. He's going to work it into midfield. Carries. And it's a great tackle by Madigan. Barry Fitzpatrick putting pressure on the ball. Dan Barr moves the ball to a second row partner. Becca's ping back now back in. Jay Cahart. Another carry there. 3 loss in the ruck there for Trinity. Lansdowne good defence, but good movement of the ball. Colbert, Beckett, Peter Sullivan defended that high. Callum O'Reilly tackled into touch. Great work by James Kenny finishing that off. but beginning to open up a little bit there for Trinity if they can just execute a little bit better.
Yeah, there was a beautiful flick pass to his 10 from Dan Barron that really just opened up the pitch for Trinity. But, yeah, it's really amazing, just kind of one quick pull out the back and you can really open up teams and hurt them out wide. Callum O'Reilly probably had stars in his eyes with that amount of space in front of him, but it was closed down well by Lansdowne.
3-3 with the +1 lift for Lansdowne. And Mauldin at the tail now. Trinity holding it well, despite losing a few yards. It looks like Trinity might have killed that, yeah. Turnover Trinity. Cormac King having a disagreement with Tom Barry. There's something about scrum halves, isn't there?
Yeah, they're always finding themselves in the mix. Never like to see teams getting at the line, you know. Teams don't take kindly to it.
Inch have gone 10-0 up in the Belfield Bowl. 10-3 up now, sorry. With the refresh. Getting that game streamed also on this YouTube channel if you want to have both games open. Corcana got a try back. And that's now 12-19 for Clontarf in Castle Avenue. We'll get probably our final look at this side of the scrum before half time.
I believe Popplewell's on for Lansdowne here, I think.
Yeah, looks like it, and looks like Greg McGrath's come across to the tight head side here.
So good to have versatile props, isn't it? Because some teams don't go with the two props on the bench, so having someone that can cover both is a real asset.
Lansdowne have gone with 7 in the scrum here. Harry Van Eden going to flank, leaving 8, so they can retain the numbers in the back line. So decisions to be made here for Trinity. How they want to attack this one.
Yeah, they like to get the ball out quickly. You'd be surprised if you see anything different.
Yeah, different Cormac. Oh, and he knocks it on, trying to get rid of it. And that's half time. Chance gone for Trinity. But a fantastic opening half here in College Park. Two fantastic teams playing good rugby. Not an inch between them. But Lansdowne with the counter-attack try that puts them up 10-3 at a half time. We'll be back shortly after this break.
To do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do
We're back here from half time. Another score update. Terenure have secured their 4-try bonus point at home to Shannon, 26-3 there. Shannon having a tough run of it in the last few games. Big loss to Lansdowne in the last round that we were covering. We get started off here with Colbert. Sticks it long, nice connection on it. Madigan takes this one, moves it on. Sullivan. Good carry. Trinity putting pressure on the ball. James Kenny moves it to Cook. Sets up for a box kick here for Kenny. Beckett's under this. And out, Dermot McCormick takes it. And that's a big shot in the big man in the backfield. But Trinity retain possession and a penalty as well. Hands in the ruck from Lansdowne.
Yeah, interesting to see McCormick in the backfield there. I wonder if that was a half-time decision from Tony Sweet there. I hadn't seen it before here.
Colbert. A good kick getting Trinity inside the 22 now. Opportunity for Zach Baird and co. Put some pressure on.
Yeah, like we saw just before half-time, that shift maul for Trinity resulted in a penalty for Lansdowne. So I wonder will Lansdowne maybe defend it in a similar way.
UCD have got to try back against Hinch in the other BF Sports Analysis game stream today. Oh, and Trinity gone right to his head, but slips through Kevin Jackson's hands. And Lansdowne move it straight to width. Lots of pressure on there. And is that it's a high tackle again. Sean Galvin doing well there. Throwing dummies as he moved, no pace lost. Puts them in decision of the defenders, and then that's a penalty to Lansdowne. Get them out of this half. Or not. Just before.
difficult, to be honest. Trying to take too much out of them, you might end up disappointed.
Temi Lasisi returns to the pitch. Lansdowne back to full complement. 5-man line out. Interesting line there by Rory Clark, but Lansdowne get hold of the ball. Fennell moves to McDonough.
Big overlap there for Trinity. They chose not to use it there.
McDonough quite comfortable at 10, playing most of his schools rugby there.
Yeah, he's a great distributor, and within the last few years he's really added that physicality to his game as a centre now.
At the back, Victor Allen gummies and goes. Beats another tackler, 4 against Con. Add a few more to that today. I think Callum O'Reilly getting touches on this side of the pitch. Not afraid to work the Trinity wingers. Former King moves the ball. Colbert. A bit more space here now for Trinity to keep the momentum on. Victor Allen moves the ball to McDonough. Good footwork. Gets Trinity inside. Lansdowne 22. Temi Lasisi lining up Jerry Carr. Another little battle between those two, not just in the scrum. Charlie Beckett inside to Victor Allen. Covered well. Latched on. Lasisi with the chop. Jack Cook assisting. And big carry there. Couldn't quite make out who it was.
It's McCormick, I think. There goes Baird, busting through the middle.
A little bit of space there, but nobody around the line for King that he saw. Lansdowne putting pressure on the ruck now as well. Clive Ross with a big intervention. Makes a big hit, putting Trinity back on behind the gain line. Colbert moves it wide. Stepped. Adam O'Reilly, again having a super game in his AIL first start. Cole Kelly will carry advantage Lansdowne now as well. Well, kept hold of.
Dave Walsh did really well to hold on to that one.
Beckes carries Tom Barry. Looks like he felt that on his shoulder as well.
That was a huge collision there. Sorry, I let out a bit of a shout. It was a massive collision there. Not sure who was between. I think it was Beckes carrying for Trinity, and
Tom Barry was on the receiving end of that. Another look at that one here.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a bit of trouble. We'll
down now as well.
Play that, see what happens. Yeah, Walsh carrying, and then Trinity looking for Beckes, and
2-man hit, and that's there's plenty of stereotypes out there about physical South African second rows, and you can sort of see that coming through there.
Yeah, he's proven them right.
There's some helping out there as well.
Yeah, there was
a Parada, was it?
No messing around from Trinity in that passage of play. There were some carries looked like men possessed out there. I hadn't really seen that in the first half from the pack. Just I think it was McCormick initially made the break into the 22. Baird followed that up with a brilliant carry, and now Trinity really looking to put pressure on Lansdowne to tie it up.
What do you think would be the decision with the penalty here from Trinity now? Chase the try from here? Not the easiest angle in the world if you were to go.
I'd be contradicting myself if I said they should kick for the corner, because like I said, when Colbert kicked that first penalty of the game, I said that Trinity should look to build the scoreboard to get into the game more naturally, but my senses are itching that Trinity are going to go for the corner here, and to be honest, I can't be too angry at that.
Zach Baird licking his lips here. 3 tries so far this season against teams with well-renowned mauls as well, Tarf, Hinch and Con, so not to be sniffed at.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, he's absolutely lethal this time out.
Beckes gets the ball. A little shift around drive from Trinity, but Lansdowne, they piled in late on that, and looks like they turned that over. Super maul defence there by Lansdowne. Seems like they saw that coming a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the exact same play that Trinity ran to give away a penalty earlier on in the game. So bit of an interesting one going for that one when you really need your maul to function. Is interesting call to go for the same one again. And looking back to me 30 seconds ago saying they should have kicked for the corner. I'm going back on my words and saying they should have kicked for the pass.
Hindsight's great, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Good thing you're not out there, kid, making decisions like that. You just get down there and push in the scrum.
Listen to the 10, that's what I do.
I get a look on the other side here now. Greg McGrath, established pro, coming against Cole Kelly, but that stood up on the far side.
Yeah, ball was out for a long time, and that player looks to be in real pain there. I wonder, was he carrying a knock going into the game? Maybe it looked like he couldn't really stay in that position for too long, which is uncharacteristic for him.
And Trinity's original sub-hooker, Colin Henchy, formerly commentary position here before Kuhn took over. But he's pulled out, unfortunately, so we've Ushi McCluskey, Ross Grayman on the bench.
Yeah, McCluskey's been super for the Trinity J1s so far this season, who are having quite a successful season. They've had some good wins, especially over Belvedere recently. And
he does sit down there into his first scrum, Ushi McCluskey, AIL debut.
Yeah, this is a baptism of fire, you could say.
I'd say how he gets on against Tom Barry, Ireland under 19 international. Lansdowne not in a rush to get that ball out of the back, and Harry Van Eden controls it forward before a scrum penalty's won.
Yeah, Trinity stuck in that one for a while. I thought there might have been a user call, but yeah, it's maybe just an adjustment period for Trinity. That's McCluskey's first scrum, so I'm sure they'll have a quick chat and try and sort it out.
Madigan hits the ball into the tree. No call from the bear pit this time. Lansdowne still have a bit of work to do with an exit here. An update from Belfield Bowl where Hinch have just got a second try. Go 17 up. Lansdowne winning the line out and getting them all going here now. Oh, and they got a bit of a march on here. An advantage. And now they're trying to move the ball with the advantage. Peter Sullivan on the inside. Andy Marks. Coletti. Called to carry by Sean Galvin. Secured. Madigan moves him quickly into midfield, stretching this Trinity defence. Tom Barry once again first to ruck there. Lansdowne's top man for hitting rucks this season. Peter Sullivan playing as playmaker, not just limited to being a winger. Gets Coletti on the front foot. We'll carry up the middle. Peter Sullivan again getting his hands on the ball. Been very involved quickly in the second half. He of course started the move for the try. Temi Lasisi will carry in the midfield. He's had his 10-minute breather, so I'm expecting plenty of energy from him.
Dave Walsh looks like he's in trouble after that hit on the CC, to the hamstring or something like that. The Trinity need him here. This is a really pivotal moment in the game. You feel if Lansdowne get the next score, that could be curtains.
Clive Ross pulls back Tom Barry. Temi Lasisi with the carry. Lansdowne working around the corner here now, but lost a bit of tempo. Tom Barry, the carry option, gets a bit of go forward for Lansdowne men. Peter Sullivan now the ball carrier, no longer playmaker, and he does well there as well. Free Lansdowne man hitting his flat line. The ball comes off Harry Van Eden's chest. I think that's Becca's going against the South African stereotype there. He can back and play football. Yeah, don't limit me, he says. And Charlie Beckett through the middle. He's tackled nearly.
James Kenny stopped him really well. That could have been a massive break for Trinity.
Carr with a lovely pass out. Colbert. He's looking to put boot the ball. No one in that corner. Van Eden covering. Another South African. put under pressure. Colbert, but he breaks the tackle Van Eden, and he does so well there.
Yeah, he just shrugged off Fenlon there. That was a really crucial one because Trinity could have had him in real trouble there in that corner. It's tough to get out of.
Jack Cook with a carry, but double hit by Trinity. James Kenny setting up here for the box kick, slowing things down. Will he put this one into touch? And he has. So then let's take a breather, lads. This high octane game doesn't stop.
Yeah, it looks like the ref is coming back here. I think the family has wandered onto the pitch at the moment. Or else he's talking to the Lansdowne coaches, I'm not 100% sure.
Declan Fastbear, and they're well known for his very positive relationship with referees.
I've never heard him before. But sounds like maybe a hint of sarcasm there from
No. He's been pushed back into this technical area. The big focus, particularly in Leinster rugby this year, or in the last 2 weeks anyway, where I've had 2 junior cup games with coaches being pushed back into the technical box, which bizarrely, to be frank, but
why do you think that is? That to take pressure off the ref's decision making, you think, or to stop people getting involved? Or?
I don't think it does that though, because coaches much further away when they're behind the posts than they are. But I think it's particularly for developing young players. Coaches, if they have better views, they can give better feedback and develop players better, and that's been inhibited, which I think is bad. Penalty, collapsing the maul. Interesting wasted sack of a maul for Lansdowne, considering Trinity peeled off it.
We just see the introduction there of Dan Carroll coming in for Dave Walsh. Dan Carroll's wearing number 19. He's actually the Trinity under-20s captain for the season. This is his first AIL cap, so hopefully he goes well. He'll look to bring a bit of energy, the former St. Michael's man.
And of course another Fraser McMullen player last year, one of many in both camps here today.
Fascinating game of rugby that was.
He's still doing this.
Could be McCluskey's second throw for this.
And he nails that one. Barron. Trinity go with the swear drive this time. And this time Lansdowne pile in again. Look at the spin it round, but looks like Trinity maybe got to go forward on that one since, but no. Referee says hands off, so he's letting Trinity play away here. Cormac into carry, and he's tackled by his opposite number, Van Heeden. Ball to Cole Kelly, stopped by Tom Barry. There's Oscar Cawley's on as well for Trinity. Dan Barron isolated but looked after well. Ball away. Liam McDonough. Charlie Beckett tries to get on the outside, but he's taken down by Sean Galvin with a bit of help from Colletti. Greg McGrath lined up the carry there. Cole Kelly again absorbing the hit. Oscar Cawley moving the ball very quickly here, but he carries himself this time. Bit of pressure on. Harry Van Eden put a lot of pressure on the ball there, but looks like he didn't quite do enough, although he's really made a mess of this Trinity ball. And that ball is not out. And Rory Clark thought it was. That could have been a big moment, but Trinity stay on the front foot now.
Yeah, that was an interesting call from the new scrum half, Cawley going himself there. As you said, it really slowed things down, messed things up. You know, you really need your scrum half on his feet for 22 attack.
And Trinity have gone quick here, deciding they need the try. Cawley moves it. Ref says it's gone back. Cawley has the ball again. Smashed by Barry Fitzpatrick. Jackson. Trinity trying to keep the tempo in this 22 attack, not letting it slow down. And swinging back this side. Lou McDonough to Colbert. Beckett. Oh, what a lovely pass inside. Callum O'Reilly. Again, players getting on both sides of here. Ushie McCormick with the carry. Becca's big carry into against his fellow second row. Jack Cook calls for high from Trinity. Oh, could have been on wide there. It still is if Trinity can move it, but he's given the penalty to Lansdowne for holding on. And that's a big moment in the game. I felt like Trinity were on top there. Oh, that's a savage blow for Trinity. Their best passage to play in this game by far. And just ends the penalty to Lansdowne.
Yeah, that's I'm lost for words here. That was an absolute killer for Trinity. Just
big overlap on here. You could see Peter O'Sullivan's gone up high with 3-man swing here for Trinity, just not utilised. And Tony Smith, that'll go in the missed opportunities huddle clips this week.
Yeah, I was just going to say there'll be a huddle clip about that. Yeah.
But great work setting up, and Trinity are certainly creating those opportunities. They're just one pass away from.
Yeah, like I said, that swing ball was actually working nicely for them. They played it twice into this near corner here with Beckett and O'Reilly looking really dangerous, but just failure to get that last half metre over the try line.
Terenure extending their leads, 5 tries now to 0 against Shannon, 33-3. No other movement in scores. Young Munster have gone ahead 17-3 now against Armagh, so they'll be chasing that 4th bonus point. 4 try bonus points soon enough. And that is Stephen Madigan's best kick to touch of the day, and that's a massive 40-plus metre gain for Lansdowne at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that's huge for them to be under such pressure, and then to be able to have your 10 put in a kick like that. It just takes pressure off the back and takes pressure off the whole team for Lansdowne.
The bear pick getting a bit animated and loud. 4-man line out. Rory Clark goes up with a mislift, and Ushie McCormick on his AIL debut steps a man, gets a bit of momentum going, loads of metres made by the sub hooker. Ball to Dan Carroll, the 20s captain. Ewan McDonough tries to catch the ball with his back, but doesn't quite come off for him. Unfortunately, another opportunity for Trinity gone astray. It's a little bit of handling, not something you associate with Trinity going wrong.
Yeah, that's I'm struggling here, Brian. We're just really pulling for the lads, and it's just little things not going their way. Like that was sort of 1 step forward, 2 steps back almost. Just any time something good happens, something seems to go wrong.
And about 20 odd minutes left in this half.
I'd hope we might see a few more scores. I think it's been probably 20-30 minutes since the score now. As it was such a free-flowing game in the first half, wasn't it? Just lots of running rugby, and the teams really going for it. But now as the game tightens up, we see the scoreboard slow down, and this is becoming a really tight physical affair.
Yeah, the scoreboard does not tell the story in terms of how exciting this game has been by any stretch. The CC back scrummaging. Work on Clontarf will have an update there, where that's gone 24-19, so a try extra each there. But yeah, that's 2 points made up by Con in that time. Both 3 tries each. Greg McGrath gets the penalty there. Call from the ref is dropping the elbow against tight head Cole Kelly. That looked like one he actually got the go ahead on.
Yeah, it sort of looked like himself and McGrath were both sort of boring inwards. That's the call. Can't do anything about it.
Having a look at that scrum there. Because I pressed the replay button too late.
Penalties Lineout defence has been absolutely stellar all game. Barron and Beckes have been dominating in the air, so they'll really need someone here.
And a win for Lansdowne, but not clean. Good disruption again. Jack Beckes, second row pairing for Lansdowne. And that nearly opened up. I think that's Rory Parada got the offload away. Just didn't go to hand for Barry Fitzpatrick, but that could have been very dangerous for Trinity. We're back here for the scrum advantage to Lansdowne.
Yeah, Paul Kelly just having a quick chat with the ref here about last time. I'm sure they'll be looking to right any wrongs.
He's sucking it up well against the man of Greg McGrath's experience, hasn't he?
Yeah, like it was never going to be easy for him, but he's tough mentally. He's never going to give up that fight, and maybe looking for different ways to go after him, maybe instead of just pure brute force. He might try something. We'll see.
Lansdowne and gone with the winger stacked around this on the open side. Sean Galvin trailing behind Madigan. And another penalty. And the ref slowing this one down. It looks like it might be a warning here. Paul Kelly.
Yeah, I understand it, but all at the back of the scrum, it's I believe you cannot play advantage on scoring penalties. Could be you're wrong there. Maybe looking for different ways. Comment section if that's incorrect, but
No, I think that's correct.
yeah, just saying it from a perspective of you maybe want to see refs playing advantages, let teams play with the ball a bit, especially if they have the ball at the back of the scrum, but no dice.
And you could see, indeed, Paul Kelly's knee went to ground on that one.
That was a fantastic kick there from Madigan. They're Lansdowne now bang on the 5 metre line.
That's huge. Again, the difference between even 7 and 5 metres is just massive when it comes to that maul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Young Munster, another try. And that's their bonus point tied up against Armagh. Jack Cook's taking it in the middle, a front slip, drive, and looks like Lansdowne are over. And that's huge from Lansdowne. One opportunity, one try here in this second half for the men from the Aviva Stadium.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Lansdowne, you see, they get into that 22 and they're just absolutely lethal. You know, Trinity were slaving away in the 22, going through numerous phases and swings. But Lansdowne just showed their class there. They get in, they do their business, and they get out.
Slam dunk finish there from Lansdowne. I'm not sure who got the try.
Yeah, we'll have to go looking for that one. I'm not 100% sure either.
Madigan. That's him 8 kicks in a row in his last 2 games. I'm not sure if that extends back a 3rd game, but
It's impressive stuff, to be fair.
and plenty of not easy ones, much like that one.
There we see Gerhard Zunek is on for Paul Kelly, I believe. German-based from Gracelands.
Fitzpatrick taking that one. Kenny moves it. Lansdowne with their tails up now. The Trinity recover.
Yeah, it was so cagey. The kind of 3rd quarter, if you will. The first part of that first, having a mare here. The first part of the second half was so cagey, but now it's sort of opened up a bit for Lansdowne.
McCormick shrugs off a carrier and gets an offload away. McCormick also getting an offload away.
You see,
Corey moves it. Beckett trying to go on the outside. Oh. Fenelon was looking for the switch but didn't get it. That's a turnover. Lansdowne ball. Madigan look for it deep. He's going to stick that down the middle. Lou McDonough here in the backfield alongside Callum O'Reilly. Callum O'Reilly looking to run it back. Beats one, gets an offload away. Trinity on the front foot, but good pressure, ruck time. Oscar Colley goes, and he gets it away. And ball to ground.
Jackson was in support there with the ball just went to ground when he tried to pass to McCork.
Lou McDonough got an offload away, and then Trinity just decide, you know, we're going to just make the most of this and stick the ball down there. Colley lets the ball run out.
Roughly 15 minutes remaining. This is sort of now or never time for Trinity, as we've seen a few times in the season so far. It's just you've got to be within 7 at least to have a chance at this.
Yeah, 5-man line out here. Cookie in the middle. Takes that front middle. Lansdowne looking to put a bit of pressure on here and get the march going. But that looks like it's stopped. Broken off. Claims for both teams for penalties, in particular Lansdowne. I think they're calling for not rolling away. And that's shut down. I think is that Henry Godson's come on. Jack Cook sent back. Big tackle, Jerry Carr.
Yeah, he is absolutely relentless, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a man that always has to do a lot of minutes. And that's huge. Big intervention by that Trinity pack to force that offload. Lansdowne maybe just a little bit relaxed, trying to exit there.
Yeah. They got that sort of points buffer and maybe taking their foot off the gas there for a second.
And now Colbert's going to put this in the corner. And this is a big moment for Lansdowne.
That's from Tony Smith of play. I don't think he was being listened to. Off comes Charlie Beckett for Hugh O'Kennedy here. I think Hugh O'Kennedy will slot in at 10 and push Colbert back to fullback. Hugh O'Kennedy is the shape commander on Trinity Rugby.
Yeah, good option to have two playmakers like that. And Trinity go front middle again. This time they're trying to go down the front this time. An advantage Trinity. And yeah, ref decides against the penalty try.
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of going into touch there. I think if the penalty try would have been very unlucky for Lansdowne. Well, the penalty was unlucky to concede. It looked like pretty decent ball defence to me, but no complaints. Yeah,
Trinity obviously gone with that back shift, and Lansdowne are wary of that one, and they've sort of backed up that open side, and Trinity decided to go down the front and got a bit of momentum there. So this little tactical ding dong at them all time getting more and more interesting.
Yeah, I just think they really got to get that transfer to McCluskey at the back. I think it was on 2 or 3 moles where Trinity were turned over because ball kind of gets caught up in that initial receiver, doesn't get back to the hooker, and then Lansdowne lads like Clark and Cook are able to just pull that man in and get a turnover. So if McCluskey can control things from the back and then maybe give Coley that option to pull it out if it's going badly.
So yeah, that 1-3-2 setup again. And square drive this time from Trinity. But Lansdowne seems to have got it back. McCluskey peels off, makes a few yards. Coley giving it to Beckers with momentum. Hard man to stop, but he is. Darren McCormack, and he's got it. Try, Trinity. And now it's a tense game. We're having a look at that one. And Trinity finally over and didn't take 30 phases to get over as well.
It's been disallowed, I think.
Let's have
Is it?
penalty for second movement. I'm guessing that's what that's for. And that's a killer blow for Trinity. That must have been a call from a touchdown.
Yeah, that would have really put Trinity back in this one. That's heartbreaking stuff. I think it was the captain McCormack with an absolutely brilliant carry. I thought he just looked like he reached out over the line, but maybe it wasn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like he sort of used his knees to bounce him over there.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate from a Trinity point of view, but you couldn't be more relieved if you were a Lansdowne man watching that one.
Yeah. Very unfair. And with Madigan's prowess with the boot, wouldn't be surprised if we see Lansdowne up to the halfway line again, and Trinity will have to start all over.
Difficult kick this one for the guys in the posts, because you're losing so much by going to the touch in terms of the vertical. So he gets just outside the 22. One of the more knowledgeable crowd members calling offside ref during the pick and touch. Perhaps picking on the hookers. And somebody is off there for Lansdowne. Certainly Henry Godson's on. Is on. Yeah. Forster's on.
The Lineout still there.
Another one. Add to the book. Dan Barron with a big carry. Hugh Kennedy, as you said, in a 10. Dan Carroll, captain of the 20s. Again, big carry. Probably is he playing tomorrow against Wesley as well?
Might be very well double up this weekend. He's a tough lad.
Picture in the middle.
McCormick to O'Reilly there in support.
A Trinity penalty. And looks like this might be another yellow. This time Peter Sullivan, right wing.
Trinity really have to capitalise on this now. That's Lansdowne's second yellow, and this is scratch time. Trinity about 6 out. Barron has taken the last two. The drives. Wonder will they switch it up, or probably they know he's a reliable pair of hands. So
I wonder did Trinity consider the scrum there? Probably not.
yeah, I think with giving away a few penalties in this second half, I think that's probably not an option they're looking for. Yeah, Gerhard Zunak hasn't had a scrum yet actually since he's come on, so who knows, maybe he could have fixed things up a bit.
Armagh got one try back in Limerick. Score is starting to get a little bit faster now as we enter that final quarter of games. Trinity this time go a bit further back. And Lansdowne up the sack and dealt with it successfully. Offload away. That's a killer blow for Trinity again, but what work by Lansdowne. Donald Lawler in on that carry. Jack Weckes stopping all Lansdowne momentum. But that'll be scrum advantage for Lansdowne. A bit of pep in the step now. Trinity Brilliant to be a bit quicker folding. Very good. Donald Lawler. That carry. Jack Matthews now on for James Kenny. Into touch. And they're going back for that scrum advantage. And Terenure and Clontarf and Cork Con. Hasty match, and that's gone 27-26 with Cork Con having the 4-try bonus point wrapped up. Well, yeah, the 2 penalty goals, the difference between the teams at the moment. Ooh, but that's a scary one. So that'll be 2 bonus points for Con as things stand, 4 points for Clontarf.
Yeah, those two will just keep pulling away.
Terenure 42, Shannon 3, UCD 10, Ballynahinch 17, Young Munster 24, City of Armagh 10. And once again, just take this opportunity to thank the sponsors of this stream, AIB, who are proud sponsors of Trinity Rugby. You can see it well there on Lou McDonough's top of his 13 jersey there. But yeah, thanks again to those sponsors who support any AIL rugby. Helps streams like this be possible, and of course allows us to have this quality of rugby and support rugby in Ireland. And that is a big march on. Number 17 on Ben Popplewell, fresh legs, earns the penalty there for Lansdowne.
Yeah, the scrum and trouble just keeps on coming for Trinity there. I think it was Zernak was able to match Popplewell's power.
Popplewell, I think he started every other game this season for Lansdowne. Himself and Tammy Lasisi, long-time front row partners for Lansdowne the last 2 seasons, certainly. Popplewell's talking to Tom Barry here. Donald Lawler on for Rory Clark. Oh, a poor lift there means again Trinity disrupt at the line out. Cawley pulled into that one. Big hits there. Clive Ross involved as always. Alongside Rory Parada. Back from Cornish Pirates this year. Dan Barron. Oh, with the offload as well. Super power. He's still going. Cawley pulls it out the back. Victor Allen with the missed pass. Callum O'Reilly puts the chip through as a race. No, he's not. Colletti shepherded him well. So there'll be an option for Lansdowne where to take the 22 dropout or scrum just outside the 22. Referee Christoph asking Clive Ross. There.
As you can see a scrum here after that dominance.
Yeah. Ian Munster got a 5th try, 29. 10 there for young Munsters. Bonus point wrapped up. Alan Hinch pulled away in the Belfield Bowl. 24. That's with 3 tries. UCD with the 1. And that's penalty again. And this looked like a yellow card.
That's Zernak there. That's three pens given away and yellow cards. So I wonder will Colin Kelly be getting one again, potentially going to come back on. I'm sounding very
Peter Sullivan still, or possibly he's not back on yet for Lansdowne. Yeah, still 1 back down, so 14 apiece here in College Park. In the last remaining 5 minutes, game's probably over Trinity, but they will be chasing a losing bonus point as a minimum.
Yeah, at the bottom of the table, like, any point is absolutely valuable, so lads will be looking for something at least.
And big maul from Lansdowne. Jack Matthews slowing it down a little bit. Donnock Lawler gets it, carrying an offload away, but Lansdowne over the ball now. Sorry, Trinity over the ball, but no. Ball on blind. Ben Popplewell disrupted. I think that's Charlie Beckett got the foot to ball. I know Charlie Beckett's off.
I think it was Ron Beckett's second kick. Passion maybe.
Yeah.
Here comes Jack Carney onto the pitch for Trinity. I think Darren McCormick, the captain, has gone off there. That's a big round of applause from the Trinity Bear Pit. He's got through a huge amount of work, the captain, and was unfortunately disallowed a try.
City of Armagh with their 2nd try. And disrupted then Donnock Lawler. still managed to retain possession for Lansdowne. And Lansdowne setting up into their box kick. Jack Matthews coordinating. Callum O'Reilly struggles with that one. I'm not sure if he touched it or not, but no, Trinity retained possession. Not long left here in College Park. Two BF Sports Analysis clients, Trinity and Lansdowne, head to head here. Jerry Carr, tired man, he's lost the headband. Looking for a slightly bigger gap. So is the referee.
Lansdowne seem to refuse to step off there, so McCluskey has to concede after later.
The clean line-out ball. McCluskey made all his darts. Oh, and it's an intercept. Oh, and it's just dropped by Galvin. Last opportunities here. Lou McDonough gets the ball away. Advantage Lansdowne, or Trinity for scrum advantage for knock on. Ball in the air just a little bit long. The ball's gone back, but now he's knocked it on. The ref will go back for a scrum under the posts. You'd think, but no, that's it. Here, full time, College Park. 3-17. Ding dong battle, particularly that first half. Unbelievable rugby we saw played. Both teams up here looking to play, and yeah, you got to say another fantastic day of AIL rugby. Not a great result for Trinity now, who desperate times, desperate measures coming up soon. But Shannon, I believe, next.
Yeah, look, just there's always next week. You just got to keep showing up, keep putting in the best effort for the lads, and I know they will. They'll never give up. So, look, unfortunate one today for the boys, but yeah, it's always a pleasure watching the AIL here, and it was a really good match.
Yeah, 49-3 to Terenure in Lakelands against Shannon. So Trinity can go with a bit of confidence there. Shannon have had a difficult old run of games, including the big loss to Lansdowne last round as well. But then they'll face Terenure in their final game on the 16th of December here, also streamed on BF Sports Analysis. And I'll be with you for that one. What's another BF Sports Analysis versus BF Sports Analysis client game. Lansdowne, their next game is against Clontarf at home. Another one I'll be joining for as well, and BF Sports Analysis will be streaming from the back pitch in the Aviva Stadium. That'll be a humdinger now with, I'm sure Lansdowne, I'm pretty sure, confirmed third place at this moment. And they'll be looking certainly to put a bit of pressure on the top of the table. That's all from us at College Park. Again, thank you to AIB for sponsoring this stream, and this stream has been produced by BF Sports Analysis. I'm Bryce Patrick from BF Sports Analysis. I've been with Coon Doyle, and make sure to subscribe if you want to keep an eye on the next games being streamed. About 30% of AIL 1A games will be streamed by BF Sports Analysis this season, so keep an eye on that. Thanks very much, and we wish you the best. Bye.
I'll go back to the next.
Okay.